How's it going, everybody? Texas Man here. I hope you guys are all having a great day. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up if you guys really enjoy it. Subscribe if you guys have not already. Also, do me the biggest favor of all, hit the bell notification button so you guys don't miss out on future videos or streams here on the channel. Also, if you guys would, head over to Twitch, follow me there at Douglas447. I stream there at least once a week, whether it's for Call of Duty, Battlefield, Halo, Destiny 2, or anything else you guys suggest me to stream over there. And if you guys have any movies or shows you guys want me to watch and review here on the channel, please let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, we're going to be talking about positives and negatives, and we will be talking about spoilers in this video, talking about the movie Malignant here in 2021, and discussing, is this a must-watch horror movie? Like I said, this is your spoiler warning, so if you guys have not seen the movie yet, you guys go see the movie, or if you guys don't care, let's dive right in. So this is a film that was done by James Wan, who is famous for the Insidious franchise, Saw, and Aquaman. The film starts off as a horror movie, which is great. Then it goes into a mystery solving thing, and then the finale kind of goes into like an action movie territory. And the film honestly just has way too many styles, and I don't think James Wan knew which one he wanted to do. This film, I'll say off the bat, is 1,000 times better than the Candyman from 2021. This is a much better horror movie. This is actually a horror movie. It actually will scare you. It pulls you in. You get invested with the characters, the plot, and the sets are actually really cool and just add layers of the horror environment. There are certain moments that are very predictable. Some moments just follow the horror formula that we've come to know. There are certain moments that do have some really bad acting and some really bad dialogue. Cool and really, at times, fantastic camera work. The film is good at being creepy. So, even though there are some times where it's more of a mystery or more of an action-like film, the film does keep its creepy nature. The soundtrack was kind of awkward, and at times I don't think it meshed well with the events taking place on screen. The power levels. Let's talk about the power levels. The power levels in this film constantly are changing. And what I mean by that is that when you get to the revelation as to what the actual monster is, it makes you question its strength level and everyone else's strength level in this universe prior to the revelation. And it just leads to the fact that this movie does have some really bad writing, and it's done for certain scenes to have certain tension and to follow that horror formula, but on reruns and like constant, rewatching back to back, it will stick out as a sore thumb. The film does have a satisfying conclusion, satisfying revelations, and I think a lot of that has to do with the trailer, and the marketing for this movie doesn't show you and it doesn't tell you a lot. Like, it gives you snippets as to what might be happening, but it doesn't tell you ABCD. It doesn't tell you in the trailer and the rest of the marketing for the film the beginning, the middle, and the end. And I think a lot of trailers unfortunately do that now, especially with big blockbusters, is that they basically tell you what the movie is in the trailer, and then when you go to see the movie, you're like, okay, I've seen the movie because I saw the trailer. And I'm happy that this movie did not fall into that pitfall. The film does have some brutal moments, and the film does go into those brutal moments full force, and I'm happy that they did that for those certain scenes. It does make it where, like, if they're going to go for an action sequence, that's what they stuck with for that action sequence, and they did not deviate. And I'm happy that they at least knew that they were shooting an action scene in a horror movie, and it added to the story and the characters, but it is still an action scene. So I'm happy that they stuck to their guns when they were doing certain scenes that were kind of out of the norm. I also love the jokes that the VHS technology that I grew up with was so old in this universe. It was just really great. The revelation, big spoiler, the revelation that the person that was being haunted by ghosts or demons Turns out that she's actually the murderer, and she has a parasite brother living on the back of her body. I thought that was just really cool. I kind of figured it out within the first 5 minutes of the film. I mean, the movie is called Malignant, and the head doctor says, we got to cut out the cancer. And I'm like, okay, the bad guy is somehow attached to this human person, and I figured it out within 5 minutes. So, unfortunately, when the big shocking revelation twist turn showed up, I kind of already knew it. If you are completely blind to what you're watching, and you've like never seen a horror movie in your life, then this will be shocking when you get to that revelation part. Also, the parasite being on the back of the actual person that we're following for the majority of the movie kind of reminded me of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone in a way, where you've got the first dark arts teacher with Voldemort on the back of their head, and I just thought, okay, they stole that idea. It was cool, but I'm just like, my mind immediately went to that scene. Of course, they do it in R-rated execution. The movie never explains the consequences of the murdered police and everyone else that gets killed in this movie. Like, there's like no consequences. And I'm just like, okay, I guess you could explain, well, I was killed by this parasite that was living inside my back. And I'm just like, I get that would be kind of weird to have to explain, but at the same time, like, there's just like no, consequences for this parasite killing tons and tons of cops and other people. The door is left open for the possibility of a sequel, and I think the big thing that I need to tell you guys is a lot of people have gone to see this movie and they thought they were seeing The Conjuring 4. I don't understand why or how you thought that, but this is not a movie that is set in the Conjuring universe. It's not like The Nun or Annabelle. It's nothing like that. It's not in the Conjuring universe whatsoever. So make sure that if you've seen the trailer and you're like, oh, look, another Conjuring universe movie, don't do that. Realize this is something completely separate and unique, and I really enjoyed it. I can't wait to get this movie on Blu-ray and watch it again. I really enjoyed it. It's one of the best horror movies that I've seen in a long time, and one of the best movies of 2021, and I had a blast with it. I highly encourage you guys to check this movie out. Yes, it is a must-watch horror movie, and that's why I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys all in the next video or stream. Bye, guys.